Hi Leo, welcome to your general tarot tune-in. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in the sign of Leo. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, check out your other placements. If it does, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Grounding your energy, Leo, the Queen of Cups. So we'll go into your challenge position, what's coming towards you, and your advice. Cross watchers are welcome here. So if you're dealing with a Leo and you want to see what the hell is going on with them, you're more than welcome to. Just keep in mind that the roles can always be reversed. Okay, so my dear Leo, Queen of Cups, grounding your energy. So I'm getting the sense here that you're kind of like scheming. You're scheming something. This Queen of Cups in this deck like is such a 1950s housewife type of character, you know, drinking her martini or whatever. She's got like a devilish look in her eyes. More traditionally, the Queen of Cups is associated with Scorpio energy, known as the beloved. So people become enamored with this Queen of Cups character, almost to the point of obsession. So Leo, you could be drawing this type of attention towards yourself, or you're just like scheming, like, how do I get this type of attention? Yeah, you could be like feeling like maybe a little bit like you want to take a chance, like you want to do something risky, you want to have fun, and you're trying to figure out like how do I go about this, essentially. How do I go about like creating more excitement and fun in my life? If that's not your story, there are two storylines that I'm picking up on with this card. Yeah, you could be drawing this type of energy towards you, like somebody or people could be looking at you as this like beloved. People could be like watching you, paying attention to your next move. And Leo, this is quite a natural thing for you. It's a part of your karma, but I'm sorry, my cats are running. Yeah, it's almost like can be on the side of like unwanted attention, like you're just kind of going about your day doing your thing, and just because you have an aura, like people automatically like turn to look towards you or like keep tabs on you. You know, you might shine brightly in an area of your life, so you attract some like monitoring type spirits as well. So just be mindful of that. Or you could be trying to figure out like how do I get someone to like notice me or like be obsessed with me. You might be looking up like like beauty spells or things of that nature. But okay, let's go into your challenge position, what's coming towards you, and your advice. The Five of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, you in your challenge position here, you're like, you want love. Okay, it's been a while. Five of Wands here is conflict. You feel like every time that you get your hopes up, that you meet someone, you have a good conversation with them, you click, it just kind of unravels, you know, just as quickly as it starts. Like you either notice red flags right away. Your intuition with the High Priestess here could be like just revealing things like straight off the bat. Like you might have like Virgo Venus as well, but you're very, very picky for good reason, but it could almost be to a fault where you don't even allow yourself to like enjoy getting to know someone. As soon as they fumble, or as soon as like in your perception they do something that is like a red flag, like say, you know, you start like texting with someone, if they don't text you back right away, that for you could be like, no, that's it, and then block them and they'll never hear from you again. So it's very very harsh, you know, but it's like you're standing up for yourself as well because you know what you want. And yeah, the Two of Cups in the challenge position, it's like you just want that equal give and take. Like you want essentially your person, you want to meet your husband, you want to meet your wife, like you just want to have that like part of your life figured out. Okay, I think you are also kind of like the grass is greener on the other side. You know, people who are married usually want to be single and vice versa. So I'm talking mostly to like the single Leos right now that are either dating or thinking about putting themselves out there, like dipping their toes in the dating pool. Yeah, you're very picky. Like you don't even get to the first date really. Like you just your standards are so high because your intuition is just always like showing you like something is wrong with the person. There's always faults, okay? And not that you're like getting into arguments with people, it's just like inwardly this Five of Wands, it's like you're always like feeling agitated or the ick or like turned off. It's like nobody can really get past like the first step of like you letting your guards down. So yeah, this could be you like, okay, like I want love, I want to be somebody's beloved essentially, but it's not really going how you want it to because that person, you haven't found them yet. Okay, yeah, and you're not dating for the sake of dating, you're dating for the sake of like meeting the person that you're supposed to be with. Okay, and if you end up being with someone and it's a serious relationship for like years, but it ends up like in the long run not working out, that is like the bare minimum, you know, like you're not interested in like giving someone a chance. If you know right away that it's not going to go past like a week or a month of you being interested, like you're not playing around. You're very serious. Yeah, you got the Fool here. Fool is not the Fool. Fool is like you're going in head first, headstrong, not head first, but like this is Aries energy, like very determined. You know exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for like a feeling of security. You're looking for a feeling of knowing that like, aha, like this is it. Okay, and it's got to be like it's got to go both ways. Like you're at this point you're okay with getting your feelings hurt because you find if you like someone but they don't like you back, if they're not reciprocating, you're willing to take the loss and just cut them out. Like you're not begging, you're not explaining yourself. Like you see right away like if they're going to be able to match you. Okay, and you're not interested in dealing with like nonchalant people either. You don't want a nonchalant partner. You want somebody who's just excited as you are. Okay, yeah, the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, this is just like you're going through the ringer. Okay, what's coming towards you, you're like it almost feels like a circus. Okay, like, you know, and you're just like spotting the red flags over and over and over. You're getting on the ride, you're, you know, investing with your heart, you're investing with your emotions, your communication, you're being vulnerable, you're getting your feelings hurt. It almost feels like a battlefield, like you're getting shot in the heart, stabbed in the back, and then the next day you just wake up and you're like, okay, like I'm ready for the next round, you know, because you're just so determined at this point to be this beloved. You could have been single for a really long time and you're just like, okay, I'm ready to get to that point in my life where I'm in a committed relationship, having a family, focusing on those types of things in your life. Okay, like you probably have focused on your career, your finances, your root chakra, like all of those things are set up and stable, and now you're like, okay, like I need to move to the next level, the next stage of life, and that's like having a family, having a partner. And you're almost taking it as like a part-time job. Yeah, you're turning it into a part-time job. Like, welcome to the like ringer of like, let's go, you know, a round of interviews. Like wow. Okay, so your advice, you have The Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. You do have communication coming towards you, but your advice is also to communicate fairly, communicate with grace. I feel like, Leo, like, you do have a lot of pride, so you know, as soon as you spot a red flag, like, you almost like take joy out of just like blocking people. It's like a muscle that you've strengthened over time, because you don't feel like even telling someone like, hey, like, sorry, I'm not interested, or you know, this kind of like turned me off, so you know, I don't think we're a good match. Like, you're not very diplomatic in your communication, so your advice is to try to practice that. Like, if you want grace, give others grace. But I feel like with the Four of Wands, in doing so, you might be surprised that somebody's gonna step up their game. I feel like as soon as you start communicating more, yeah, diplomatically, like gracefully, like because this like blocking, you know, very scorpionic energy, very can be very empowering, but also sad, especially if it's done to you, and maybe it has been done to you in the past. That's why like everybody else now is like a victim of like you getting back at one person that might have blocked you like years ago. Yeah, I think your advice is to kind of like grow up out of that, because it's just kept you in a certain like loop of communication where, yeah, you're a little bit harsh. Okay, let's get one card from the Romance Angels. Is it safe for you to love? Yeah, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, safety is like the number one priority for you. Like, not just like physical safety, which of course that's a given, but like you need to feel emotionally safe. If somebody like even just for a split second makes you feel like it's not safe, like you're like out, and that's why it's so easy for you to block. But I feel like your communication style, it can upgrade a little bit. I'm a Leo sun, so I'm allowed to say this. Yeah, like I think once you start asserting yourself more of like, this is what I want, and like saying this to the person that you're like getting to know, it's gonna like change the game. Okay, it's gonna evolve the game a little bit. Yeah, so you're not stuck in this loop of like attracting the same type of people or person. 23 News Raven from the Divine Animals Oracle. I'm gonna read the description. Number 23. Keep your senses about you. News or a significant announcement is coming. Do not believe everything you hear unless it is from a reputable source. Gather information and guidance before making decisions. We can stride through other worlds, not just this one, in order to understand our nature. Interesting. Okay, my dear Leo, I hope this resonated. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.